All right, Shalom Yashrallah. First and foremost, all honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim across the globe that are doing this work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. All right, this is Daniel Abba here from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. The one coming back at you with another edifying video. And I just want to go into current news that's going around the world, prophecy. And as of last week, the gas pipeline that runs in the Baltic Sea from Russia all the way to Germany, started bursting. All right. And a lot of these nations, man, are saying it was a sabotage. And all fingers are pointing at America, man, at Joe Biden. All right. And man, this is gonna cause the nations to hate the whore, man. And winter is coming. All right, this is the month of October. All right, and it's only gonna get colder. All right, and those people in Germany, all right, they rely heavily on Russia for gas, for supplies, and as well as Europe. They'll rely heavily on Germany for gas. So winter is coming, and a lot of people are about to be cold. A lot of people are about to have no heat. A lot of people are not going to be able to fuel their cars, man, if they don't fix this problem, man. Which, I don't think it's going to happen, man. All right, things are only going to continue to go downhill from here, man. But, all fingers are pointing at America, man. All right, and Israel, man. All right, and, that's going to cause these nations to hate the whore even more, man. All right, without further ado, let me just play this video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Probably go halfway and then, get the precepts.
I have wanted to ask you about this Nord Stream project.
I'm guessing this video was 7 months ago.
You didn't mention it just now by name, nor did Chancellor Scholz. Did you receive assurances from Chancellor Scholz today that Germany will in fact pull the plug on this project if Russia invades Ukraine?
If Russia invades, that means
if
tanks
Russia
and troops crossing
invades, okay, pay attention.
The border of Ukraine again, then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
Okay, the Nord Stream 2, that gas pipeline, man. And he's saying we'll bring an end to it, man. Since 7 months ago, all right, he said this, man. Now, about a week ago, man, they were saying, I was watching a video, and they were saying that when the gas pipeline started bursting, they were saying there was if I'm not mistaken, a U.S. military helicopter, all right, and a warship around the area, according to the satellites. All right, all fingers are pointing at Biden, man. All right. Okay.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
And he did it, man.
That we've been getting today from the Danish Armed Forces of the leaks in the Baltic Sea. This is Nord Stream 1 and 2, the leaks. These are pictures that we've got. The center, the middle of that bit there, the middle of those pictures there, that's about 200 meters away.
That's a lot.
Shipping is being told to avoid it. There is effectively an exclusion zone around these leaks. This is natural gas, highly flammable natural gas that is bubbling to the surface after we saw 2 leaks in Nord Stream 1 and 1 leak in Nord Stream 2. Absolutely unbelievable pictures you can see there.
Sabotage is thought to be behind 3 leaks in the Nord Stream natural gas pipelines connecting Russia to Europe. Gas bubbles have formed in the Baltic Sea off Denmark and Sweden. The Danish military has released these images of the gas bubbles. The leaks were first spotted on the radar of a passing ship.
We do record regularly explosions in the Baltic, so we know very well what an underwater blast looks like. And so in this case, there's no doubt this is not an earthquake. This is a blast that has been occurring in the water column or close to the bottom. Well, we heard this morning, of course, about this leak. And so when we saw that the location and our automatic locations, we have two systems running in parallel, and both of them located this very close to each other. And so it was very clear that this actually, was a true location. And then we started looking at it and saw that this is a blast. It's a fairly sizable blast, and so close to this area where the leak is occurring, which was of course very interesting.
Vi har svenska uppgifter, men också tagit del av uppgifter i våra kontakter med Danmark. Och utifrån dem kommer fram till att detta troligen rör sig om en medveten handling. Troligen fråga om ett sabotage.
Gas continues to pour into the Baltic Sea from 3 separate leaks on the Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines, as experts say it could have been sabotage. Seismologists in Sweden and Denmark say 2 sharp spikes in undersea activity indicate possible explosions. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said that if sabotage is proved to be the cause, then whoever did it should expect the strongest possible response. She was commenting after a phone call with the Danish Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen. Sweden's Prime Minister also says the leaks are most likely to have been a deliberate act.
I have a lot to say about this, but first, why would you go on national television?
Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
He starts telling it on himself,
But
man.
how will you do that?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
Why that's a problem, let me break it down for you. Why would you expose our intelligence community like that? 7 months ago, goes on national television and tells the world going to do, or at the very least be involved in doing, when it comes to sabotaging these energy pipelines. At least Europe is in an energy crisis right now. People in Germany are freezing. If you don't know about it, look into it.
Wow.
Would you betray our intelligence community? Because whoever did it, if we have an involvement, which, I mean, he pretty much just admitted that we do on national television, our intelligence that doesn't, or one of our letter communities, like the CIA, that's going to go and perform this operation and sabotage this pipeline. I'll bet you any money, at any minute now, what the narrative is going to be on every single news channel and mass media is Russia sabotaged it. That's what it's going to be. Even though we have President Joe Biden on national television 7 months ago, if Russian troops crossed the Ukraine border away, absolutely, trust me, and stream pipeline. Months later, middle of an international military conflict, and the pipeline is gone. It just must be a coincidence. Said that, and this just happened. That's methane. Much is being released into the ocean. So if this was man-made, and that's what everybody's saying at this point, that this was a man-made sabotage that occurred, the environmental impacts that are going to happen here, as if we need more problems in the ocean on top of what we already have. These people care about the environment. And lastly, now, once again, involved knee-deep helping solve Europe's energy problems. And now, and Germany can't go to Russia, help Germany. And they have to change positions on the war. So the United States is playing Papa and Mama and Dada to the world. Conflict, when Donald Trump was in office for 4 years, there were peace treaties made, conflict, and we were pulling out of conflict. Administration, and we're almost at World War III. How many bodies need to pile up, and what is it going to take for people to see? What's it going to take for you to divide yourself from this and finally say, once and for all,
Well, yeah, was it to that, man? You want to get some precepts All right, it's the Book of Revelations, chapter 17, and I'll start at verse 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sittest, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. Right, and that's talking about NATO, and all these nations hating the whore, which the whore is America. All right, because all these countries are in bed. All right, with this with America, man, the whore. All right, and these countries, man, that were once allies, friends, they're gonna become enemies with America, man. All right, they're starting to hate the whore, man. All right. And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. And man, they're gonna send nuclear missiles upon America, man, real soon, man. World War III is right around the corner, man. All right, I'm gonna get another precept. Jeremiah 51 and verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And that wind is talking about the missiles. All right, and will send unto Babylon fanners. All right, let me go into that word fanners. I believe is basically these other nations. To be strange, be a stranger, become a strange, another stranger, foreigner. All right, enemy. All right, Strong's definitions. So these other nations, man, these foreigners. All right, hence to be a foreigner, strange, profane. All right, and will send unto Babylon fanners, man. So these other nations, man, these foreigners, man. All right, they're going to send their missiles upon Babylon as well, that shall fan her and shall empty her land. And this place is going to be desolate, man. All right, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. All right, and these countries, man, they're turning their back on America, man. They're really pissed off at Joe Biden, at America, at everything that America's done to these other nations, at America's war. It's blood. It's bloodshed, man, that it brings to these other countries. All right, and a lot of people in Europe, man, they're about to be super cold this winter, man, because of America's fault, man, and they ain't gonna be happy, man. All right, these other nations got something up their sleeve, man. All right, against him that bendeth the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men. And the archer bending the bow, man, that's symbolic of the missiles, man. All right, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts, man. And 2/3 of these heathens, man, they're gonna be destroyed here in America, man. All right. Verse 6, I'm going to skip to verse 6. Flee ye out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. All right, be not cut off in her iniquity, for this time of Yahweh's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense. All right, and the Lord is angry at America, man, because of the sin, all the wickedness that goes on in this country, man. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And America goes into these other countries and enforces their democracy, all right, and their countries, man. And these other countries, man, I ain't happy with that, man. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain, if she may be healed. All right. And it's the Lord being sarcastic, man. All right, ain't no healing America, man. All right, we had a healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. And hey, America has a big gash and a big wound. It's leaking blood, man. And there ain't no way to heal America. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. So hey, the Lord's about to bring judgment upon America, man. But hopefully it was an edifying video, man. Hey, best believe, you know, hey, these nations, man, they have something up their sleeve, man. It's part of prophecy, man. Hey, World War III is right around the corner, man. Hey, but before the war happens, hey, that MOTB, the Charagma, Revelations 13 and 16 has got to come to pass, man. All right, hey, the end is close, man. You know, just got to continue to stay locked in and watch these prophecies, man. You know, things are happening, man. Call Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, salutations to the elect. Till next time, Shalom, Abba.